I got a quick question for the NBA community. Why do we allow old heads to use nostalgia as a valid form of argumentation? Recently, I made a video talking about why I feel LeBron James is 1 and MJ is 2. Now, I felt the comment section was so egregious in the lack of ball knowledge that I made a follow-up video going over the comments that I saw. I mean, I could just show you a portion of a comment that was put there. This guy said that Paul Pierce led the Pacers. Pacer legend Paul Pierce. But I digress. In my video, I went over why the comments I was attacking were wrong, what they got wrong, fact-checked it, brought up stats, and talked about how Paul Pierce was indeed not a Pacer. And if you look very closely at one of the comments I got, it says, "You're too young to understand." Huh? I'm gonna take my glasses off when I want to look at you when I tell you this. You do understand that destroys any argument that you have for one player being better than the other, right? If I had to have watched the games live when they happen in order for me to feel like that player was actually better than a player now, that means I'm not going based on any facts, data, analysis. I'm going off of nostalgia. This man is Michael Phelps. I did not watch Michael Phelps swim when I was a kid. Barely cared about the Olympics. When I got older, I cared a lot more about swimming, cared more about the Olympics, so watched a lot of his swimming. And guess what? I came to the conclusion he is guaranteed the best swimmer in the world. And I didn't need to watch it when it happened to reach that conclusion. This is similar to if a friend pops in a really old glitchy game that barely works and you say, "Hey, this game's kind of ass," and they look at you and say, "Yeah, no, actually it's the greatest. If you played it when it first came out, you would feel that way." Whoever you have as your NBA GOAT, that's your choice. It can be subjective depending on what you value one for over the other. But if I'm arguing with you and I'm using facts and analysis to back my opinions, and you're going to look at me with a dead face and say, "Yeah, but you weren't even born to see these games. Therefore, your analysis means nothing," then why are we having the conversation? There are many movies and many games that have a special place in my heart, but I know if I went to play and watched them today, they probably wouldn't be as good. So old heads, I don't need to have been born with the invention of colored television to have seen these games. It's called YouTube. It's called the internet. It's called sports archives. Just like I've seen all of Michael Phelps' swim meets, I was able to see all these old-ass games with the invention of the internet. So I'm able to give you an honest opinion because I saw it myself. But if you're telling me I need to have seen it live in order to give a real opinion, then stay away from basketball talk in entirety, because you're just basing it off nostalgia. And have a good day.